Let me ask you this. When did NBA rivalries become so personal that players are openly talking about boxing matches? I mean, seriously, we're not in a 1980s movie where Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson square off in a gym. But here we are, with Dillon Brooks dropping a bombshell during a streamer interview. He said he'd box Jimmy Butler. Not in a metaphorical sense. Literally. And the way he said it. Like it was the most obvious answer in the world. What's wild is that this isn't just some random internet rant, it's a moment that's already trending, which tells me we're living in an era where athlete beefs are no longer confined to the court. They are now fuel for the algorithm. Now, let's unpack this. Brooks and Butler. They've had their share of clashes, right? From on-court trash talk to post-game barbs. But boxing? That's a whole different level. It's not just about competitiveness anymore, it's about ego, branding, and the sheer entertainment value. Think about it. If you're a player, saying you'd fight someone gives you instant notoriety. It's like a free marketing campaign. But here's the thing, this isn't just about Brooks or Butler. This is a symptom of a larger trend. The NBA is becoming a reality TV show where every argument, every stare down, every social media post is curated for maximum drama. And fans, we're eating it up. What makes this really interesting is how it reflects the blurring lines between sports and pop culture. When Brooks says he'd fight Butler, it's not just a statement, it's a narrative. It's a way to position himself as the underdog, the guy who's not afraid to take a punch. But let's be real, would this ever happen? Probably not. Fighters aren't exactly known for their restraint, and both players have careers to protect. Yet, the fact that this conversation even exists shows how much the public's appetite for conflict has grown. It's not just about winning games anymore, it's about creating stories that stick. And don't even get me started on the role of social media here. Brooks didn't just say this in a press conference, he dropped it during a streamer interview. That's where the real engagement happens now. The comment section, the reactions, the memes. It's all part of the same ecosystem. The NBA used to be about legacy and trophies. Now? It's about clicks. But here's a thought, what if this kind of behavior starts to affect the game itself? If players are too busy feeding the drama machine, does that take away from their focus on actual competition? Or is it just the new normal? Look, I'm not saying this is a bad thing. There's something oddly thrilling about watching athletes become characters in a story. But I do wonder, where does it end? Are we going to see more of this? More players using their platforms to stoke rivalries for views? Because if so, we're not just watching basketball anymore. We're watching a spectacle, and sometimes, that's more entertaining than the game itself.